So, by sleeping with me, I think you just agreed to start seeing me again.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. I love this.
What?
This, us. You know we're always going to be like this, Tess. I really have to go to this meeting, so I will see you when I'm back.
Okay.
It was the fall when he met her. In his world, he was only concerned about one thing: himself. He'd won every bet so far, and this was supposed to be no different. Although in Tessa's nearness, he felt an apprehension this time. In a Darcy-inspired gesture, he funded her father's funeral. It was only the beginning of what he felt he needed to do to absolve himself. His guilt laid heavy in the call that he hadn't answered. The only reason he didn't lose himself again in darkness was in knowing her dad was happy. His death was surely an accident. It didn't bring him back, but his talk of his future and appreciating the time off the street. Though she was unable to bear children of her own, she couldn't let go of the dream of them. He knew that, and loved her even so. He tried not to be selfish, but he couldn't help thinking about the little versions of him she couldn't give him. He hoped she will understand just how broken he was, and see how much she affected his life.
She stumbled through the room the way that tasteless girls move when they drink too much.
Stop reading that.
No. You don't get to write my story and then tell me I can't read it.
That part's not about you.
How long have you been writing about us?
After we kissed.
You, like the first time?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Just...
Tess, I'll explain if you just listen.
No, you already have on every page.
This is what I did to prevent. Where are you going? Tess!
I'm done. We're just a bomb waiting to explode. This was a wake-up call.
What do you mean? You're acting like I wrote that to purposely hurt you.
How did you think I was gonna feel?
Well, it's not all about you.
You would never let me read what you were writing in there, and now the whole world gets to. Stuff about me. Stuff about my dad.
I'm sorry, I never meant for it to be published. I started that journal to figure the shit out in my head. They asked me to read it in group therapy, so I did, and one thing just led to another.
You accidentally wrote a book.
I didn't mean for this to happen this way.
No one wants to read this sick shit.
I thought that too. But there's a bidding war for my book. And that's why I'm in town.
You accidentally wrote a book and then you shopped it around to publishers without asking me.
Fuck, this never should have happened like this.
No, it shouldn't have.
Tess, I hated myself. I had to deal with that every fucking day. What is the point in everything we've been through if we can't channel that into something that helps people?
I don't want people reading about my life and judging me.
You know, it's not your life, Tess. It's our lives. And it's a story about forgiveness and unconditional love. It doesn't matter about parents or addiction or whatever fucked up past. It's never too late. People can always change. That is the kind of story After is.
After?
It's my journey after I met you.
I think that journey's over.